Hello, my lovelies, and welcome to today's episode. Today we are on the Minecraft 1.12 survival Let's Play, and today we are gonna get into something we should have done a long time ago. Okay, let's just jump into the episode. Okay guys, so today we're going to be working on the farmhouse. I know, finally, it's been, a few weeks since I said I was gonna do it, and today is that day. Okay, so we're gonna make a pretty rustic style house, but I was inspired by a lot of medieval builds for this one, so it might be a little different than the others. Okay, well, while I build up this frame, I actually have a clip to show you because I did something off camera. Okay guys, I'm in the nether and I did something, and I'm wondering if you can tell what it was. I did a poll a little while ago and you guys said I need to build a blaze farm. So here it is. I built a blaze farm. But really, Mr. Dan Robs Probs had a video not too long ago where he built this blaze farm, and it was actually designed by Lister. So I thought, you know what? You guys want a blaze farm, and this kind of works. I mean, by kind of, it really does work. You just sit here, you whack a few things, you get some experience, and you get blaze rods. So there we go. I did what you asked for. We have a working blaze farm on my world. You're welcome. I know it's a little trolly of me, but come on, I couldn't resist. After watching his video, it was just perfect. So I have put his video in the iCard if you want to check it out. But there we go, blaze farm. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed that quick trip to the nether, and let's just get to building out this frame a little bit. I don't know, I think I wanted the door to be there. Yeah, there we go. So this one is very different from the rest of the houses. It's gonna be a little bit taller. It's gonna be interesting, but I think that it will fit in at the end of the day, and that's about all I can really ask for. Of course, I'm gonna stick with the same block palette like I have for the entire village, and I'm going to do cobble andesite and stone. But while I'm building this, I kind of just wanted to say thank you so much for everyone who's been watching the Let's Play. It's really been such a blast, and I really like how this whole area is coming together. It's really just something special. Okay, so we filled in all of the walls, and I've even started shaping up the roof. I know that this episode is going to be full of a lot of little progress updates because I've built a lot in front of you guys, and I just thought that progress updates was the best thing. And let's see, I think I really like that shape. It's a little bit different than normal, but I think it really goes with the style of this house. So let's just fill it in a little more. And here she is, all nice and filled in. I think that's a good amount. Let's see, let's come up here and we will fill in the rest of this so that we at least have the outside completely finished. I'm thinking that for this episode, I'm just gonna do the outside of the build, and maybe in the next episode, we can actually do the interior, because trying to do both of them in one video, it's just a lot of work, and I find, oh no, that's the wrong block. I just find that it's hard for me to get a video out on time when I try to do too much in one thing because these episodes actually take a long time to record. But that's okay because I really enjoy this series and I really enjoy how this village is coming together. And in my last video, I did have a few questions about whether or not I was gonna do other things in this world. And absolutely. Right now, we've kind of done a lot of the major things. I could build, guardian farms and stuff like that. But what I really want to do is complete this town. So I really want this town to come together and be one big picture before I move on to a different area and try to do different things. But I do think this one is going to stick around for a long time because there's just so much that I can do and different styles that I can build in, but this specific city is going to be kind of the same. I feel like this episode is getting real jumpy, but I finished the chimney, and I think that was really the last main feature. I finished the roof area, I finished the sides, and now, I know I said I wasn't going to do the interior, but I think just adding an area up here would be a good idea. Let's fix this a little bit. All right. I think that's a good layout. Let's just... Okay, let's fill this in. And that's going to help me kind of figure out where the windows should go. That's the only reason I'm filling this in right now is just because I really need the windows for the outside. So I think that works. So much space up here, more than I intended, but I really like how it looks so far. All right, so we've added the windows. And now it's time to add some of the details up here because we know that Jessie likes details. So let's just do this, add some fences, and then let's pillar this up, give it some more dimension, and all right, let's a lantern and there. I think that'll give a lot of focal points up there. I think it'll balance out nicely, but let's get down and take a better look. Okay. Let's see. There we go. I like that. I really like how it looks with the roof shape. I wasn't quite sold on it, but I really think it's coming together. So now we just need to do a few more details around and it should shape up nicely. And, okay, so right now what we're doing is we're building a little shed area somewhere where we can put things like pumpkins and barrels and hay bales. Logan, if you are watching this, I did say bales this time and not barrels. I can't believe I didn't catch that. Hay barrels. I'm never gonna live that down. So, okay. Let's just play with the shape a little bit. I am really liking how the trapdoor little walls look. I think that it's different and adds a different texture, which is always nice. So let's just flip these up. I'll come back later and add different trapdoors, but for now, just adding one type is relatively easy just to get the overall feel. So let's take a step back. I think we're gonna connect it with that top layer right there. So, do I need more fences? I do. Okay, let's, oh, nope, that's not the right thing. All right, so let's add, get up. Let's add a little bit of a slab roof for this shed. I think if we try to match it up there, that would give us a nice little slope so that it's not too curved. I don't want it to look ridiculous next to everything. so let's try to do, oh, wrong place. Okay. No, we need a leaf or something. Okay, so let's add another layer of trapdoors. Yeah, that'll probably be the right height. Okay, so then what we're gonna do is we're gonna start slabbing here. So this is where we want, oh no, this is where we want the slope to end. So now it's about trying to meet it up at the top. Let's see. This building process is a little stranger, I think. It's not quite, you know, mathematical. I just add it until it looks right to me. There, and then we will add some of those. Oof, fell off. Okay, so let's add a few more overhangs. Let's get rid of the scaffolding. Yeah, that's good. So then I can just bring the roof over a little bit. Probably, oh, nope, that's not accurate. There we go. So we're gonna bring this little bit of a dip. Yeah, there we go. Bring it back down. And let's take a bit of a look. I think that's a good shape. Maybe change this though. And oh, yeah, okay. That probably looks a little better. And okay, so we played with the shape. I've switched up the trapdoors, and now I've added a bit of coarse dirt and some barrels. Just going to add some pumpkins to really, oh, you have to actually have it on something. Good job, Jesse. All right, so let's, that's a little too samey. So, what if I put a pumpkin here? Oh, that's a barrel. I mean, maybe I do want a barrel, but I don't like that that's connected. So, let's move it. If I move it here, oh, of course it's gonna connect. Sometimes I don't know about my brain. Okay, so what if we put a barrel here and then a pumpkin there? That breaks it up a little more. All right, let's maybe put another pumpkin on the floor? Maybe? Yeah, let's try there. Yep, I think that does it. Okay, so I've added a few more details, added a few bushes, completed the side, and then of course I've added these rails with the logs and added leaves on the roof. So I think for the most part, it's finished. I mean, I like the chimney. I like, okay, you know what, hold on. As I say that, this side needs something. So let's just add some bushes for now. I will come back later and edit this further to make it, you know, more fine, like detailed, because I do that a lot. I'll make a very generic decoration for the outside or for the inside sometimes, but I start off just with a very, very basic idea of what I want to do. And then as time goes on and I really start terraforming the land, usually the houses and the buildings will change as well. So of course, as I do that with this village, I will go back over and show you guys. But for now, I think that this is pretty much done. Okay, as I say that, I really think that this needs shutters. So I lied. It is not quite done. So I will just show you. Let's see. How does this look? Oh, 10 times better. Okay. I was just thinking that the white just wasn't right. It needed a little something to break it up because the white in the rest of the village is very small. Like you see it, but it's like a pop of the white. In this one, it very much is the main focal detail. So adding some shutters will really just give us some more dimension and break it up. Obviously, these buttons help every once in a while. So let's finish on this side. Ooh, I only have 3. I'll have to get another one. That's okay. For now, let's just put down the ones we have. Alright, and you know what? We can just take one from here. Do I have some? No. But I do have one of those. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take one from here. This side does have quite a bit, so let's just take that. Huh, see? Still looks good. I told you. I edit things as I go. Alright, so let's do this and break that. Now, let's take a look. I'm pretty sure, yeah, that looks great. I really, really like that actually. I'm I'm surprised I like it as much as I do. I was a little worried because it's not like the other designs in the village, but I think it really will all come together to create something great. All right. That's actually where I'm going to end today's episode. This was a long time coming. I definitely needed to finish this farmhouse, and in the next episode, we will decorate. But that's all for today. Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate you, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye, guys.